Hello and welcome. It's Sunday night hockey in Oakley, Melbourne, Victoria. You're here at the Kondos Ice Hockey League. I'm Figures. This is Michael Clough. Cloughie, welcome back, buddy.
G'day.
How are your vocal cords today?
Oh, quite good.
Quite good?
It's a dramatic weekend of hockey, and I'm sure the Kondos League will bring more drama.
You know what? I've seen other leagues just taking notes from us here and just being like, you know what?
Well, that would explain the events in Brisbane yesterday.
You want to have a high-scoring game? We'll show you a high-scoring game, and then it's still not as high-scoring as us.
I have heard rumours that this league will have a new team next season.
Well, yes.
And I've heard the rumours are they're going to be spending a lot of time on the road travelling, and they're going to be called the Lightning.
Ooh, great. That's there won't be any problems with that at all. I don't see any trademark problems. So the first two teams tonight we've got lined up for you. We've got the Athenas and the Delhi Bellies. Now, this is a battle of first on the table. Athenas have clinched. There's no implications in regards to their season, except for, you know, where they get in their finals and stuff.
Yes.
But Delhi Bellies desperately seeking a win today to keep their
Much
finals
needed.
hopes alive, because nobody can clinch tonight. Nobody can clinch in any of our games tonight a final spot. It's if you're already in, you're already in, and if you're eliminated, you're already eliminated. But staying in the race is all important at this part of the season. We've got one round after this one.
But one team can, depending on results, be knocked out tonight.
That's true. That's true. One can be knocked out. My apologies. And, of course, it wouldn't be this weekend without a little bit of chaos, a little bit of fluctuation in the teams. We've got a bunch of fill-ins today, so who's going to gel the best with their fill-ins? Only time will tell.
Now, let's see if the Athenas button works. Because I know it was at Delhi Bellies. One of them doesn't work, but we'll soon find it.
doesn't work usually.
Let's press it. Let's press it.
Yes!
Yes!
Yes! The monkeys on typewriters have worked it out.
Good work, monkeys and typewriters looking behind us.
Monkeys and typewriters. So there's your starting lineup for the Delhi Bellies. The nets are in place. Let's get some lights on. And, ooh, hot damn, it's very bright up here. It's incredible how much those house lights light up here. Out there on the ice, we've got Shannon Patton refereeing. And there's your starting lineup for the Athenas. Now, it's important to mention the fill-ins. Cam Kutz filling in for the Delhi Bellies at number 13. Sam Eastham, Captain Plain. So we've got Captain Plain and Captain Trout, the two flying people, if you say that trout are flying fish. Jim Bob just fanning on a shot there. So 13 for Cam, 93 for Sam. Athenas, we've got Colin at number 13. We've got Nat Kondos on the ice as well. And we've got Jules. Now, it looks as though Jules has done a turncoat action, Cloughie, and has actually gone to the Delhi Bellies.
You know why?
Why?
Because she looks better in green.
Oh, you don't want to see me angry. Isn't that what Hulk says?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. No, that's the thing. I'm always angry. That's the one.
But tell you what makes me angry?
Yeah, what?
That if you don't love Cradle Sports.
Yeah,
Why would you not love them?
They make it easy for both teams, organizations, and players to keep on top of the payment side of hockey and sport in general. So go to cradlepay.com, cradlepay.com/sports, if that's something that you need to get on top of yourself for your club, team, or organization. We're also brought to you by Wonder Plus, which is the apparel partner of the KIHL. I'm currentently wearing their gear right now. It's so comfortable.
That you can't be angry.
You can't be angry. You can't be angry with that. And if you are, then you maybe go to therapy. We're also brought to you by the Olympic Ice Skating Centre in Oakley, Melbourne, Victoria. Now, an important thing that we need to mention involving Alistair Sharp, because I do believe it's he's hitting a milestone. Is that correct? Alistair Sharp for the Athenas?
Not that I can see of.
Okay.
Keno, on the flip side, is Keno out there today? Yes, he is.
Keno is out there today.
That would be today is his 50th game.
Congratulations, Keno. Now, the reason why I mentioned Sharpie, and this is where I got confused, I thought he was up for a milestone. Not a hockey milestone, club.
Oh, okay.
The Sharp family have had a new addition throughout the week.
Oh,
Congratulations
sweet.
to the Sharps, getting a little bit sharper. It's a sharper image, if you will. No, but seriously, congratulations to the Sharp family on their latest addition Not a fill-in. It's a
Permanent addition to the team.
to the lineup, and that's what you want to see. In net, we've got Craigie at one end.
Craigie!
I'm all Craig. We've got him down in the Athenas end to start the game, and then at the other end, we've got
Mustard!
Hannah Mustard.
Craigie is just randomly strolling up the ice. Hannah's doing proper goalie warm-ups.
Yeah. Well, each to their own, you know.
Craigie's like, you know what? I want to be a skater right now.
Yeah, let's have some fun. The puck hasn't dropped. I can skate out of my crease.
And you
if I
know
want.
what?
There's no problems.
We've got one of the roller doors. In fact, both roller doors open.
Hell yeah.
And normally, even when everything's closed, you can hear a lot of our sound effects and stuff. Hey, Oakley South is about to get KIHL big time.
Well, we've already had Paris Johnson get blown over by the gale winds here at the Olympic Ice Skating Centre now that we've got a nice draft going through. Hopefully that doesn't impact the shooting accuracy, but we will see as Cam Kutz receives the puck for the Delhi Bellies, sends it in deep on net to Craigie. He leaves it for his defensive teammates to get it. Pass up, one touch. Keno gets it over to Kondos. He gets it over the blue line, stumbles a little bit, almost stepped on the puck. Good shot, good deflection shot there by Keno. He backhands it down below the goal line to Kondos. Chris Kondos, tic-tacking his way. He's got the puck controlled. Gets it down low, shooting. It's up, it's in! And that was a quick start there for Chris Kondos, who is the top 8.
Oh, yeah. So
for the Athenas.
Top 8. There we go.
Unassisted.
So, no assists. Let's give an assist to Keno. He set that whole play up. From the deflection on goal initially, the pass down low, and then Kondos just beautiful. Goaltender was down in the butterfly position, and unfortunately, that's a lot of space up top. So winning the face-off is the Delhi Bellies once again. Jules sends it back around to her original passer, Sam Eastham. He gets it up to Richard Armour. Richard Armour's got his wife on the far wing. He shoots it right up the backside of Dangle Lay. That's Daniel Lay, for those of you that haven't tuned in before.
And good to see Richard back on the ice as well.
Well, I thought he was going to be up here in the box. That's what the thought was. But he appears to have
recovered from near death, apparently.
Yeah. You know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished. And in trying to save his beloved dog Pickles, core member of the KIHL community, Pickles, he injured himself and now he's back. Here's Cullen. He shoots it, but it's wide. Kendall picking it up along the other side half boards. He shoots it in on net, but it's straight through the crease and out. Cullen shooting it in, looking for a deflection in front. Can't find one. Nobody there but Delhi Bellies. Kendall had it poked off his stick. That's Holt in the corner, battling for the puck beautifully, and Jules picks that one off. Here she comes. The fill-in. Had it poked by Sharpie. Superpower Dad. He gets it to Holt. Holt to Eastham. Eastham shot, and it's off Craigie and then off the post, and it looks as though Sam Eastham has changed jerseys. There was discussion because he was going to be wearing the 93 Chris Kondos, but that's about 12 sizes too big for him because Sam Eastham is a small but effective unit.
He's a unit all the same.
He is a unit. Shot, good save there by Craigie, kicking out the leg on what looked like to be a surefire goal. Pass to the slot, broken up by Cullen. Here he comes. Chris Cullen playing in his 100th game. Congratulations, bud.
Does it become official 100 next game with the Maitlands?
Oh, yeah, I think sorry, my apologies. It's the next game.
You've preempted a congratulations.
Yeah, well, he's about to, unless there's a horrible gardening accident. Short of that, as Linton Wood trying to lift the stick of Rick Owers, but he is a man incensed this season. He plays at the length of the ice, and it looks as though Keno's going to get there first. He'll wave off the icing.
So he's less Rick Owers and more Rick Angers.
Correct. Rick Anger round my neck. He always gets respect. Here's Cam Kutz in, shooting. Beautiful goal. Nice work by Cam. Got Craigie moving across and then bit too hard. And Cam Kutz will put the Delhi Bellies on the board. Cam the man.
Unassisted. 13.
So Cam the man wearing number 13.
Cam, the belly man.
Because we Cam. Wins the face-off. Does Linton Wood. Gets the puck, but then Jim Bob Gallagher running into space. Look at him go. cutting in on the inside of David Shue, and then good poke check there by Jules. Linton Wood skating in over the blue line. He's got Sam Easton with him. Jim Bob Gallagher using the body, and that's a penalty, says Jojo Spinono.
Did we just get a random JoJo appearance?
Yeah, it's a hooking call. I think he just appeared late.
That's probably why the roll door was open.
Yeah, he's just going to drive onto the rink. Linton Wood will be the recipient of a penalty shot, as we don't do power plays here at the Kondos Ice Hockey League.
Penalty was for a hook.
Linton dangling, backhanding wide of the net. He had the goaltender down and out, Craigie. And Linton and him
On the
will have a
subject,
couple
just
of chats.
driving into the arena.
Yeah.
Do you know your oldie story from Australian history? Robert Menzies, longest-serving Prime Minister of Australia.
Yes.
Also, Carlton tragic.
Yep.
He actually had a ramp built at Princes Park to drive his Bentley up so he could watch the game from his Bentley
Get out
while he was Prime
Dodge.
Minister.
That's incredible. That's like such a baller move. You know, like it's more baller than naming an ice hockey league after yourself. As Jules rips it, it's into a shin pad. Richard Armour trying to deflect it off the backboards, but Attila will steal it away on the rebound. He skates up ice. I mean, we've got a mezzanine up here. We could probably retrofit a ramp around the outside, right? Pass across to Kondos is good. He's looking for Attila again. He shoots it, but it's onto the sharper.
Do you reckon the mezzanine area, we just reserve that for Albo when he comes to visit?
Yeah, sure. Why
The
not?
Prime Minister?
Why not? Why not? As long as he wears a Radio Birdman jersey? T-shirt, that one. Here's Kondos. Drops it back. Attila tried to shoot it from the point, but David Shue stole it away, and then he left the puck behind. Richard Armour there for some support.
The hat's off, by the way.
Hats off. So David Shue has to get off the ice as soon as he looks up at Dad. Athena's trying to break out, but they'll have to do better than that. Richard Armour all alone, one-timer shot. He shot it wide. Great play there by Paris
And I just
Johnson.
had to do
Great
that.
awareness.
I had to Richard, didn't I?
Yep. Richard had to be the one that was dear lording on his own shot. Paris Johnson skating through, gets it over the blue line. Backhands it to Richard for another one-timer. He shoots, he scores! Not exactly a one-timer, he corralled it, but that's all that matters is that he got it in the net.
And making me eat my sound effects.
Why not?
9 from 64.
Nice work, Shan. Perfect timing with
Paris
the microphone.
Johnson with the assist. Paris is 5 points, well now 4 points away from 100 points in the KIHL.
Good on you, Paris.
But that's Richard Armour's 12th goal of the season. He was in a bit of a tear before he got injured.
Before he tore his body up.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can, well, it looks as though he's right back at it. No problems. Shot comes in, it's wide of Hannah Mustard. Nat Kondos poking it away from Cam Kutz at the point. Pete Kendall's there to provide some support for the Athenas. Shot comes in. It's in! What a goal! It bounced about 4 times like in a pinball machine and went in. So Pete Kendall, number 79, scores the goal. Nat Kondos probably with an assist on that one.
Well, Jojo will soon tell us.
79 the goal, unassisted.
I reckon we give an assist to Nat anyway.
You're very kind.
I'm a kind of guy. Kind of guy. Sharpie receives the pass from Owers. Sharpie sending it in. Eastham couldn't control.
You know what the best part of this game's going to be?
What?
Regardless of who wins or if it's a draw,
Yeah.
high fives are going to be in.
Oh, fist bumps at the door.
They're going to be plentiful.
Yeah, you know what?
High fives and fist
I
bumps.
think
It's
we're
going to be
actually
great.
going to have a little crew this evening. Not just the duo that usually is, the Lay family. But we're going to see some, I think we might see some more people join in. Because we've got quite a crowd down here. Last few turnouts have been fantastic, Cloughy. On Tuesday night, we saw a big turnout. Here's Keno shooting it on the short side, but it's wide.
You know how you mentioned that you thought Sam Easton might have been initially going for the number 93?
Yeah,
jersey.
yeah.
It was too big for him.
Good shot, good save. Pass back to Sharpie, he shoots, it's wide.
You look at Juliana there,
Yep.
and I think that jersey's too big for her.
Yeah, I mean, she's smaller than Sam Easton.
Yeah.
And she's somehow managed to get a bigger jersey. But Sam Easton was going to do the Brittany Oops, I Did It Again jersey tie up through the neckline.
Wow, that would have been high fashion.
Oh no!
No,
Oh,
it's
Craigie.
all good. Craigie,
It's okay.
See, Craigie is more alert to things than you are,
In
Fig.
Craigie, we trust. When I see somebody racing that direction in a zone and the goaltender sends it to them, in this league especially, it's like, oh boy, good save by Mustard on Chris Cullen, who is shooting the correct way. Rick Owers in the neutral zone, protecting it from Linton Wood. He protects it well. Kondos there to provide some support, but it's played up by George Holt. He gets it to Linton Wood. Here they come. 0-0 and 22 on the forecheck. Here they come. Round the outside of the net goes Linton Wood. He plays it up to the point to Paris Johnson. He protects the puck, goes down along the boards. Gets past Chris Cullen and Rick Owers. Round the outside of Jojo Spinono, the referee. Down low. Johnson sends it up to the point, but Jules can't trap it. It was on her weak side, and she'll have to skate back for it as Chris Kondos approaches. Good saucer pass there to the on-skating Paris Johnson. Paris Johnson over the blue line, skating, backhand, forehand, backhand shot. Oh, Craigie just saw it at the last minute, and here comes Jim Bob up the boards. He gets it to Kondos. He gets it back to Jim Bob. Attila stealing that pass away for his teammate. Here he goes. Green socks, fans on the puck. Shot to the slot. And Jim Bob will collect it at the point. He sends it across ice back to Attila. Attila one-time shot just wide. Poked away, and two players collide down low. It's Kendall and Linton Wood. Caught between a rock and a piece of wood. And David Shue will skate hard for that one. The hat's still on. This is a brand new shift for him. He gets there first. Jim Bob surveying the scene, putting some good pressure on. David Shue using his patented mohawks. He sends it out of the zone though. Kondos trying to lift the stick of Wood. He gets the puck. Skating around the outside, he shoots, he scores! Top 8 timer on again, and Kondos has two.
The top 8 cannon goes off. The top 8 cannon goes on.
It's like we're in the Karate Kid.
Canner on,
Canner
canner
off.
off.
Here's Shannon with the call.
93 unassisted.
So 93, no assists. Nat Kondos just throwing her glove at Richard Armour.
Is that
Muskets Dawn, is that what we're saying?
what it is? So you're saying Nat has thrown down the gauntlet?
I think so. Where is it?
I killed that music too soon, didn't I?
No, Jojo was just taking forever to get the puck.
Okay.
Here's Sam Eastham. It wasn't your fault, Cloughy. It was his.
I'm innocent, I tell
In
you.
Jojo, we blame. And in Craigie, we trust. Good pass there, Attila, but it's broken up by the Delis in their own defensive end. Good protection by David Shue. Hard bodies on the puck, but he managed to get it to his teammate, Cam Kutz. Kutz in, pressured. He's wrapped up like a Christmas present. He gets the puck anyway. Shannon says no penalty, play on. They've already had one penalty shot already. Deflection in front, Cam, good one. He passes it back to David Shue. He's struggling to manage that bouncing, bobbling puck. Sam Eastham at the point sends it in deep. It's Cam Kutz that's got it now. Down low in the corner, sending it back to Sam Eastham. It's a bit of chip and charge. Here come the Deli Bellies. Playing the puck well in their offensive end. Passes his backhand to Richard Armour. He can't manage it. David Shue deflects it back to Sam Eastham. Sam Eastham just trying to wrangle it. Sends it straight in between two players, and Richard Armour has to skate back for it. 12 minutes 28 left in this first period of two. Good poke check there by Chris Cullen, breaking up that play. Sam Eastham sends it in, and the Athenas will skate back for it. Cloughy, take it away, bud.
Okay, so the Athenas have the puck now. So Daniel Lay just weaves through the defence and gets it out towards Cullen. Cullen just driving in, fires, shoots, and a pad save.
There were a couple of whistles. It looks like it was offside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Kendall was way in the zone, and yeah. Sorry, Clough, you were saying?
That's good. You know, you picked up on something that I wasn't looking. I was looking directly at.
First time for everything.
I was looking at Chris Cullen and the magnificent beast that he is.
Oh, he's a distracting man, to be sure. Speaking of distracting, that's Rick Owers. He managed to distract the Deli Bellies and steal the puck away, and then they both gave the puck away to him. Left it all alone. Sharpie looking for somebody in the slot. He passes it up to Cullen at the point instead. Half boards now, sending it down low into the slot. Deli Belly struggling to manage the puck. Sharpie putting on some good pressure. They're going to have to try and recollect. Good pass up to Richard Armour from Jules. She passes it across ice, but Cullen read it beautifully. Once again distracting, but that's... Oh, no, not offside. Play on. Cullen shooting. Good save off the elbow on the blocker side. of Hannah Mustard. Cullen once again trying to shoot it in. It was down in the feet, but I think it stayed out. And we will get a touch-up for the Delhi Bellies. 10:51 left in this first period. Cloughy, how are you liking the Delhi Bellies game so far to try and stay within reach of finals?
Well, it's
I know it's early, but
it's early. They're showing signs, but you know what? I think the Athenas just got a bit more finish right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You reckon they're going to come into the finals on a hot streak?
Potentially, yes.
Well, speaking of hot streaks, Paris Johnson, what a fantastic season this man has had. He's skating up through the neutral zone, trying to go coast to coast, swept off his stick by Keno. Keno looking to chase him and hold good positioning in the slot. The pass to Phoebe Armour was broken up by Keno, and here's Chris Cullen breaking out for the Athenas. Faked going along the boards, and then it was poked off his stick by Paris Johnson. Johnson pressured by Kondos. He steals it back off Cullen. Here comes Johnson again, weaving around the outside of Jim Bob and cutting into the slot. Shorehand, backhand, Phoebe Armour shooting. It's on the line, it's in. Phoebe Armour, what a goal! What a play by the Delhi Bellies there, as Paris Johnson drove hard to the net. Forehand, backhand,
27 unassisted.
Phoebe Armour just capitalising on the rebound and just popping it over the line.
You know what? A family that goals together stays together.
Did Richard get an assist on that?
No, Richard got the
Oh, you're saying that they
got
both
a
scored
goal.
goals. My apologies.
and Phoebe got a goal. First goal this season there for Phoebe.
Oh, good on you, Phoebe. So that's 2 assists to Paris Johnson so far tonight. Certainly a bit of a playmaker, that man. Oh, good pass from Jim Bob to Keno. Keno tried to get the shot off
Paris
on the
Johnson might
backhand.
be the key player too for the Delhi Bellies in this one.
Oh, good save there by Mustard through traffic. Yeah, Paris Johnson, you reckon he's
Yeah.
going to be the man?
Yeah.
The man with the plan?
Man with the plan, yeah.
Pass off the boards to Jim Bob at the point. He sends it back across ice, this time to Kondos. Swept. Linton Wood couldn't get his stick on it. And Paris Johnson will go down low into the defensive zone, sending it up ice, trying to find Wood, but he can't. Attila got his stick on it, but then he turned it over. Here's Linton Wood. Jim Bob Gallagher providing some good defense, responsible defense. Attila going hard on the puck, but he didn't have position. He fell over Linton Wood. Cam Coots winding up for a slap shot that ended up being more of a flap shot. Here's Keno. Picking up a bit of speed. He's got Sam Eastham on him, so he cuts away from him. Good Mohawk. Gets it to Kondos all alone in the slot. He dangles. He passes backhand. He couldn't score because the top 8 time is on. He sent it down into the
Actually,
corner.
that should be... Pete Kendall got the last goal, didn't he?
No. Kondos scored the last one. Pete Kendall scored it in between the 2 Kondos
yes.
goals.
Good.
Yep. Oh, thanks, Lockie. Lockie's a good man. Oh, good pass. Sam Eastham shooting, scoring. Here we go. Delhi Bellies in the lead.
So the fill-ins have been good for the Delhi Belly so far. 4 goals. 2
Certainly
of them
made
come
an
from
impact.
fill-ins.
83 from 89.
So Richard Armour a goal and an assist so far.
Announcing his return to the lineup.
Oh, mate.
Look at me.
What did I tell you? It's like he hasn't even broken stride. It's like he went into it.
Which is probably a good thing, because isn't that part of the reason why he hurt himself in the first place?
Yes. He did break his stride. Somebody slowed him down, and that somebody was the pavement. Here's Sam Eastham. Sends it up ice. Good pass up to David Shue. He gets a touch on it, but Attila's going to get to the loose puck. Trying to send it up the boards. David poked it away, sent it to Richard Armour. He winds up for a slap shot. Nap in the lane. Just didn't even flinch.
Yeah,
Down.
she wasn't worried. She's like, yeah, Richard won't do that.
Yeah.
Now, if it was Trent Stokes,
Oh, boy.
turtle time.
Run to the hills. Run for your life. Attila shooting down low. Good save by Mustard off the pad. Attila goes into the corner to pick up his own rebound. Jules batting the puck, but he picks it. Oh, another backhanded pass that was pretty good. Kendall couldn't get it in the slot, though. Nat sends it in on net. Bounced off Hannah and went wide. Richard Armour picking it up for the Dellies in the defensive end, and he'll circle back down below the goal line. Homer's in the chat saying commentator's curse. I don't know what that's about.
Probably because I was saying that the Athenas were playing better.
Oh, right. And then,
Yeah.
they started doing worse.
Yep.
Good call, Luffy. Kendall down low trying to send it into the slot, broken up by Sam Eastham.
I like to be a good luck charm and a curse simultaneously.
You're not wearing anybody's jersey
Well,
today,
because there
Connor.
was no spare jerseys at all. I was worried that we didn't have enough refs jerseys.
See, this is the problem when we
So
have...
potentially, you know what, we've got a few refs jerseys there. maybe
I think
I could ref it up.
No, I think we've got to save that for finals.
You reckon?
In finals, we save it for refs. It's ref support, I don't know, week? 2 weeks? I don't know how long it is. Speaking of 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I watched another Arnold film because we were talking about it last week on the broadcast. I watched True Lies again.
That scene. You know the scene.
Yeah, the one where he comes out of the ice and he opens his bathing suit to be in a tuxedo, and then he blows up the party.
Okay, that scene as well.
Badass. So good. What I was trying to say last week, actually, my favorite line in the whole thing is oh, here we go, Paris Johnson. He was interfered with by Rick Owens, but he's on a breakaway anyway. Faking, good shot, good save. Craigie, he gets his own rebound, shooting, he scores! What a goal by Paris Johnson! And
persistence pays off.
Oh, you weren't kidding, Cluffy. If we're talking about commentator's curse, you just gave him the commentator's kiss on the lips.
Before unassisted.
So Paris Johnson this season is now up to 54 points.
I know many NHLers that would cry at the thought of joy at the thought of having 54 points in a season.
In the KIHL.
Just in the KIHL. So, shot there from Cam Kutz, it's just straight through the crease. And
I
out.
have heard rumours that the only reason why Ovi is signing for another NHL season is because we haven't finalised negotiations for him to have his own team in the KIHL.
Yeah. Oh, pass to the slot. 2 big saves by Hannah Mustard. An absolute easy net there by Keno that she managed to get her pad onto. And then another 2 big saves. Paris Johnson on his feet, on his knees, tried to play the puck. Then he tried to clear it, but Rick Owers sealed it. Good pass back to Rick Owers. And then Keno couldn't get his stick on it. And here come the Deli Bellies on the stick of filling Cam Kutz. He's cooking up. And there's a penalty. Cullen is going to get penalised. Cam Kutz with the delayed penalty, trying to get a goal anyway. Passes it, but that's a penalty. And a hook. Once again, the Deli Bellies looking to extend their lead to 3 goals. We've got 3 minutes 33 left on the clock for this first half. And Cam Kutz. Nat's saying something at ice level. Cam Kutz winding up. Good save by Craigie. Down low at the 5-hole. Good call, Clough. That was a yeah, a bit of a nothing shot. Somebody's screaming. I think they're telling Nat to get on the ice. It's her shift. Good pass over to Kondos, but it's broken up by the Deli Bellies. Pass up the boards. Cam's going to get it. Here he comes. Trying to settle that puck. He shoots it down low off Jim Bob and wide. Cullen trying to send it up the boards, but Cam did well to battle him. Pass from Jim Bob to Kondos. It's a 2-on-1 breakaway. Kondos to Jim Bob shooting. It's saved by Mustard. You're going to have to do better than that to beat her tonight. Here's Jim Bob back to Nat at the point. Dr. Nat to husband Chris. Chris with the mishy. Couldn't get it done. Cullen in the slot, fans on the shot. And then Cam clears the slot and gets it up to Linton Wood. He tried to send it across, but Kondos broke that one up with his skates. Here's Cullen skating around the outside, coming in over the blue line onside. He's got Jim Bob trailing. Fans on the shot. Picked up his own rebound and circled back around. Cam Kutz providing some good pressure here. Shot. Oh, what a goal by Chris Cullen. What an absolute dart off the elbow of Hannah.
That was a great goal.
What an absolute beauty.
He saw a top corner, went for it, bang.
You love to see it.
13, goal unassisted.
Absolute dart. Even people just didn't realize he'd scored. As Attila comes through, picks up that loose puck off the face-off. Sam Eastham circling around, trying to provide some space for himself and some thinking time. Was picked off though. Kendall, pressured by Linton Wood, tried to make the pass to Kondos, but Sam Eastham's got it now for the Deli Bellies. He chips it in on Craigie. It was bouncing. He managed just to get a glove. Then he gets his pad in the way. Bodies go into the corner. Everyone's okay.
And Craigie made the save. All is good with the world.
Yep. We're feeling all right. Oh. Here's Kondos. Skates in. Top 8 time is off. He shoots. It's off the bar and out. It's not a goal. Kondos, once again, passing into the slot, trying to bounce it off the defender, but it's a good save by Mustard. She gets the cover. We've got 56 seconds left in this first half of 2, which, you know, as the name half would indicate. But here's Sam Easton playing it up to Linton Wood. Chips it over to Armour. Here they go. Armour trying to send it back, but it's picked off by the Athenas. Kicked ahead by Daniel Lay. Gets it up to Sharpie, the new dad. Trying to get it in, but Jules sending it into the corner. She sends it up, but Attila cuts it off at the point. Shot deflected in, but it's wide of Hannah Mustard. Attila will take a second shot. He rips it, but it's wide on the short side. And Richard Armour will get it. He doesn't have any options up ahead, so he's going to have to skate it in himself. Cuts back. He's got Linton Wood. Sends it to him. Got it to his skate, but not his stick. Here come the Athenas trying to break out of their own defensive end and maybe get one more shooting opportunity. Attila, he's got Jules on the case. Tried to send it over to Sharpie. Kendall will get it. He can quickly get a shot on net, but Paris Johnson will get it, and that'll do it for the end of the first period. Score going into halftime is 5-4.
We have a game on our hands.
Delhi's are doing great so far, Cluffy.
They are.
We were just talking about how the Athenas had a solid start and you thought that they were just inching ahead. And then all of a sudden, the Delhi Bellies must have been tuning in.
Either Delhi's just wanted to expose me for what I don't know, or they heard me and were like, they were incensed. We're like, we'll show that idiot.
I think they just, you know, picked up their own game.
Oh, fair enough.
You had nothing to do with it. They don't want to. They don't want to spite you.
But it's all about me. But
no, I know it's all about you, but they just don't want to spite you because they love you.
But you know what? You know what things should all be about?
Yeah, Cradle Sports. You're damn right.
Bingo!
Yeah, because they are the official payment platform of the KIHL. All roads go through them for us. So go to cradlepay.com/sports. If you're a sporting club, team and or organisation that wants to make it easier for yourself and your players to deal with the money side of sports. Also, Wonder Plus, the official apparel partner of the KIHL. They make cozy gear that looks real good. We're also brought to you by the Olympic Ice Skating Centre in Oakley, Melbourne, Victoria. If you do want to get some of that Wonder Plus gear, go to kondoshockey.com and click on the shop button. Also, while you're clicking, hit the like button on this video, hit the subscribe button
that
if you
right
haven't
now.
already, and then hit the bell for notifications. Do it, you coward. The old you would have done it. We're ready at centre ice. Without any further ado, the goaltenders have changed ends.
You know what? We gave instructions to like stuff, right? And I see Alex DeBortley on her phone while doing the camera work. I think she hit the like button.
On ya, Alex. Great job.
As they say, us guys can't multitask, and I forgot to press start. So there you go. Everyone gets bonus hockey.
David Shue in the slot. Dangled, had it poked off his stick, and the Athenas get it out. Jules
I was too busy admiring Alex DeBortley's ability to film and like YouTube videos at the same time.
You were too busy
proving that women
game.
can multitask and us men can't.
Well, you were too busy appreciating game to actually be the game that recognises game.
Yep.
So, which I know that you are, because look at you go, man. You've got multiple systems in front of you, and you execute them all to a perfection.
Except for that one time.
Except for that one time. So, you know, you're like Donald Bradman. You got that 99% batting rate. Here's Rick Owers. Shoots it in on Craigie. It's off the outside of the post.
You know, 1 minute I'm Bangladesh in the first test. Next minute I'm Bangladesh in the second test.
Yeah, exactly. You can't win them all, Cloughy. Here's Johnson. He sends it back down. It's Jules now. Picking up speed through the defensive zone and coming into the Nooch. She's got some good speed and she almost got in over the blue line. She'll have to just send that in deep and around the boards. Rick Owers will pick it off. He's had a great season. Hopefully he can continue that tonight. Sends it to Keno. Keno pressured by Jules. Looking to send it back, but then he went the other way. Nice little fake deke there. Comes in over the blue line. Attila providing some support on the far wing. Can he get it to him? David Shue putting some good pressure on down below the goal line. Sent into the slot. Bouncing off defenders' skates and then covered by Craigie. And then a pass up to David Shue that was not very good and David wasn't even aware of it. Cullen picking it up for the Athenas. Cutting back on David Shue and dropping it for Keno. Keno trying to find Attila up the boards and he does. Here comes Attila. Skating in. Driving hard to the net. He tried to shoot on the short side on the backhand, but made the save was Craigie. Sam Easton picked it off, but here come the Athenas again. Shot comes in. Craigie snatches it out of the air. And then Attila. Hey, don't you hit our Craigie on the pads. Just because he was your goaltender last period doesn't mean you can take those liberties.
Craigie is a protected species.
He is a protected species, and I will get Wildlife Victoria onto the case if you don't straighten up your ways, Attila. You hear me? Sam Easton for the Delhi, sending it up to David Shue. He wasn't aware that the Kendall was behind him. He got it past him anyway. Shue looking to center it, but Sharpie picked it off. He sends it up ice, but it's kept in at the point by Easton momentarily. Attila gets it out, up to Cullen. Cullen skating, pressure by Cam Coates. He gets the puck. It's in through the 5-hole and saved. Good work by Craigie to seal up those knees. Just like a girl at a finishing school in the 1920s. Keeping your legs together.
Oh, yes.
Yep, your knees together while you while you cross your ankles.
Are you
Isn't
an
that what they used to
expert
do?
on late 19th, early 20th century finishing schools, are you?
Yeah, because I went to Sovereign Hill once.
And have you watched Picnic at Hanging Rock?
No, I haven't.
Haven't you?
No, is it good?
Get on it.
Is it good? I hear it's a horror film.
Well, wouldn't call it a horror film as such.
Like an early Australian horror.
Atmospheric.
You
You know the line. Miranda!
No, I don't know it.
Don't you?
No.
Get onto it.
Okay, I'll have to check it out. It's on the list. Here's Paris Johnson, pressure by Keno. He stops up, gets some space, trying to center it. He gets it to Holt. Good work, but Holt couldn't get it past the Athenas that swarmed upon him. Passes it back to Kendall. He skates on it. Pass deflected in front by Lay, but it's saved by the knees once again of Craigie.
Well, Craigie did a bit of a hurley there.
Our finishing school friend in the net. And then the pass from Kondos, who has defected over to the Delhi Bellies. Sent it up to Armour, but it was a pretty poor pass. And maybe they're second-guessing the strategy of getting Kondos on their team. Keno ripping it.
Nice catch.
He ripped it from the blue line of the defensive end. Craigie getting it in the logo there. And then he sent it up and out.
You know what? He wants catching practice.
He really does. He just turned it over to the other team. Daniel Lay shooting it down low. Jim Bob trying to pick up a rebound that wasn't there. Richard Armour gets it, sends it up to Kondos. Kondos controlling the puck, sending it up to Linton Wood. It was a decent pass, but the puck rolled on him. Linton Wood picks it up down low, sends it around the boards to Paris Johnson. He was flat-footed, but he got the puck. Linton Wood loose in the slot, gets the shot away, but deflected by Keno. He picks up his own rebound in the corner and will start the breakout for the Athenas. Sends it to Kendall. Kendall over the blue line, over the red line, and still skating with it. Gets it to Jim at the bumper position. He'll slap it, and it goes very wide. Round the other side is Kendall. He picks it up, but then Richard steals it away. Here's Armour. He's coming up the near side boards, but then he drops it off for Kondos. Kondos over the blue line. Here come the Delhi Bellies. Shot comes in just wide, maybe off the pad of Hannah. Pass to Richard Armour. One time a shot saved. Two times saved. A double serve of mustard on the hot dog. And then Kendall will poke it out of the zone.
On a Delhi Belly.
Oh, sorry, on the Delhi Belly.
So, yeah, a double serving mustard gives you a bit of Delhi Belly. If it's not been stored in the fridge for a while.
Yeah. If you stored it in the fridge and then you left it in the pantry and then you tried to put it back in the fridge, that's how you get it. Athena's struggling to get it out of the zone. Kondos gets it down low, and it looks like Paris Johnson will get the loose puck in the near side corner. He skates around, passes it up. Rick O is picking it off. Here come the Athenas. Trying to get it to Jim Bob, but it was poked away by Richard Armour, and Linton Wood will pick it up for the Dellies. Sends it up, but Rico is sealing up the walls. Also puts pressure on Linton Wood. Paris Johnson got it, trying to centre. Gets it to Jules on the other side of the ice. She cuts up. Passing it back to Richard Armour. He sends it ahead to Linton Wood. It's not icing as he had the red line. Nat Kondos will try the breakout for the Athenas now. 18:40 left on the clock in this game and in this half, the second half of this game. Yep, that's how time works and periods work. If it's the last period, then it's the end of the game. Jules sends it over to Cam Coates. The white-sticked man, thin white Duke. Who would be the David Bowie of the KIHL club? Good shot, good save.
That's a very good question.
I reckon Duncan Miller would have to be up there. He is musically minded.
Yeah, but
And he is a thin white Duke.
you reckon he's thin? I'm not saying he's anything.
He's a slender, tall man.
Do you reckon there might
Nick
be a burst of
Clearwater.
creativity into it? Yeah.
Nick Clearwater or Igor. I don't know if any of them play music, but Cam Court's ripping it. Blocked by Keno in front. He'll wince that one away. Sent back by David Shue up to the point. Cam Court's trying to get it back in deep, but Rick O is clearing it out. He'll go for icing. No icing. As Craigie came out of his crease to steal it. And Attila tried to get it away from Jules, but couldn't. She sends it up ice, but going against the grain of Cam Kutz, and Keno will draw that icing in. 17-19 left in this second period. Cloughy, take it away.
Okay, so the outlet pass finds David Shue, gets it out towards Cam Kutz. Now to Sam Eastham. Taking the centre ice, so the pass wasn't a good one, and now the Athenas have it, so Cullen will skate onto it. He lost now Keno. Was hoping not to do much, but was forced into action. Trying to get out towards Pete Kendall. Couldn't find him. Now Sam Eastham just retreating. Looking for Cam, but Keno tried to break it up. Here's a chance now for David Shue. Tries to cut in. Attila strips him of the puck. David's trying to get it back. And now it's Sam Eastham with the puck once again. So David Shue lifted behind initially. The hat is on. The hat is on as David Shue drives on it. Gets a shot that was blocked. And Attila looking to clear and well. So looks like it's going to be Tiller on his own, but doesn't help himself by leaving the puck behind. So Cullen comes in and Craigie makes the save.
Talk about a pizza pie there, Clough.
So it's Cam Kutz with the puck. Gets a shot away and Mustard makes the save. Dr. Nat couldn't clear the puck out of the zone. Cam Kutz just in the slot, fires, shoots. And Mustard makes the save.
Jeez. Hannah's been very good today, Cloughy.
I would have to agree.
First period, second period, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which team's in front of her. She's been ready for any save that comes her way, except for the 4 that she let in.
Which by KIHL standards isn't too bad.
That's nothing. That's nothing. Sam Eastham clearing it out to Linton Wood. No, sorry, George Holt gets it to Kondos. Kondos v Kondos. He rips it off the bar, but it's not in. Kendall picks it up. That's 2 times he's hit the bar tonight. 1 for each team, so he's keeping it even. That's what we like to see. Cullen round the outside. He shoots, tried to pull off that move again, but this time Craigie got a stick on it. And here's Kondos back the other way, sends it into space for Richard Armour. 89 skating in. He's got Dr. Nat in front of him. He shoots. Hannah makes the save. Richard still with the puck, and then it was poked away as soon as I said that. Kendall had it, lost it. Kondos trying to Michigan again. Michigan again.
He's been a bit out of form with the Mishies lately.
He's trying to Michigan again. As he gets the puck back. No Michigan on that play. Shot down low. Holt. Good save by Hannah moving across crease. And Daniel Lay comes in. Lives up to his nickname. No, he doesn't. He fanned on the shot. And then left it behind.
So he's Daniel Fan.
Yep. Daniel lays down and does not much. As Paris Johnson drives the net. Oh, what a hard play there as he tried to work it on his outside edge. And then went skidding into the goaltender and...
Oh, no.
Oh, it's loose!
Oh, no.
Daniel Lay! It's in! Athenas have tied it up on the stick of Dangle Lay. A high-skilled play by one player.
That's Daniel Lay's 5th goal of the season.
Jeez. And the kids are happy. They're watching the replay now.
42 the goal, 13 the assist, and maybe the goalie.
So Craigie's on a -1. Cullen will get an assist on that one by the looks of it as well. And once again, we're back to even Stevens. 5-all is your score at the 13:24 mark of the second period, a.k.a. the rest of the game. Here's Linton Wood. Gets it over the blue line, looking to drop it for George Holt. Smart play. He tried to center it, but the Athenas are all over it. Jim Bob, pressured by Paris Johnson. Johnson gets it back. Rick Owers sending it right back, and then Johnson stealing it back again. He tries to get it in deep, but Keno breaks it up, and Sharpie picks it up controlled. Pass up off Rick Owers. Jim Bob, pressured by Paris Johnson. Just swatted with the stick, and Sharpie picks it up at center ice where the puck was loose. Jim Bob at the bumper position, controls it, gets it in onside, sends it back to Sharpie. It rolled up his stick into his face and into the offensive zone, but it was offside. Kondos trying to chip it up. Jim Bob used a high stick, and that'll be a stoppage in play. Deli Bellies will get the touch up on that one. Pass up from Kondos to Wood is a decent one. Wood had it, lost it, worked hard to get it back. Around the outside of the net, had it controlled on his backhand and then lost control immediately as soon as I said that. I'm the cursed one here, Cluffy, it seems. Everything I say turns out to be a lie as soon as I say it. Johnson receiving it
Which
from
makes
Jules.
you the perfect politician. So are you nominating for election in the state election in November?
Yeah, I'm just going to go for every single...
The
form of
Figures
government.
Party?
Yeah, in Fig we trust. I don't know why, but that's the logo we're going for, the slogan. The slogan.
Oh, no, you should have, I'll figure it out.
I'll get us back in the black with facts and figures.
Zam.
Yeah.
Because you could work it, because, again, little piece of Australian history.
Yeah.
Former Carlton ruckman and coach, Percy Jones, once ran for Parliament. His slogan was "Point Purse to Parliament."
Oh my God.
Surprise, he didn't win.
I don't believe it. That sounds crazy that he didn't win with a strategy like that. Here's David Shue picking up a bouncing puck. Don is in the chat, barracking for the Athenas. G'day, Don. They are missing the Don tonight. Don is not good. Sorry, Don is not good. But Don is good. And here's a thing. Oh, Attila couldn't get it in on net. Good pressure by the Delis. Forcing the turnover, and here's Cam Kutz skating in. Shooting down low, good save by Hannah Mustard off the end of her skate. Nat Kondos sending it up the boards, and Attila will pick it up. Here come the Athenas again. Attila not happy with the fact that they've just clinched their finals place. He wants a win. Cam Kutz for the Delhi, sending it over to David Shue. He had to skate back for it, sent it, but Attila picked it off. Here's Rick Owers shooting. Skate to stick very quickly, but he managed to get the shot on, and Craigie made the save. And Craigie's looking a little bit out of breath as he takes a knee, Colin Kaepernick style. Cam Kutz just terrible clear out. When you're after a fill-in, you don't want your fill-in to just give it to the other team. And then he turned it over almost to Attila there. Got it up to David Shue, but it was right in his skates. Not going to help there. And now Attila's got it again. Athena's looking to attack. Cullen shooting down low. It's saved and covered by Craigie. Chuck your predictions in the chat. Who do you think's going to win? Are Athena's going to double clinch, which is not a thing, but or are the Deli Bellies going to stay alive in this race for the finals? Cullen cutting in on Armour. He's converged upon by a few Delis and then tried to drop it for Sharpie, but it wasn't a very good pass. Cam pokes it out of the zone. Sharpie collecting it. Sending it over to Kendall as they regroup. Sent up to Cullen. Cullen managed to stay onside, but Sam Easton will collect the puck as Jojo just has a chat with Jakey Boy in the stands. Sam Easton almost gave a pizza pie away, but ended up getting it onto the stick of his teammate Armour. Armour back. Holt shooting. Good save loose in front. It's in! And the Armour's just capitalising on rebounds in front. Second goal for Richard Armour.
Yeah, I tell you what, Richard's been chomping the bit to get back out in the ice because he just saw a chance and he went, boom!
89 unassisted.
It's like, no disrespect, Hannah, but boom!
No disrespect, but eat my dust. All right, so 6-5. Delhi's leading again. Not the first time tonight. Sam Easton
It would
playing
be a
up to
big
Holt.
win for the Dellies if they can finish it off.
It would be if it were. As Holt receives it from Kondos, gets it over to Armour. Armour to Kondos. Hannah's moving around in her crease. Back to Holt, and he couldn't get it on net.
His eyes lit up.
Oh, and Hannah
It's
was...
like Christmas has come early.
Hannah was not ready for that one as she was trying to cover the crease as the pass went back and forth across the zone. Holt trying to poke it away from Chris Cullen and does, but Kennedy gets it back. Here's Keno. He's in, backhands it to Lay. Shot! Oh, he played it off his skates onto his
And then
stick.
tries to fall on Craigie, which would be a clear case of goalie interference.
Cullen got a shot on the one-timer, but he couldn't get it in on net as Craigie made the save. Nat sending it up across ice to Keno. Keno back up to Cullen.
And has enough time to yell at the crowd.
Classic Nat. She's just having a chat. Here's Dangle Lay. He's already scored one today. Pass to the slot. Cullen slam dunks it between the legs of Craigie, and he's tied it back up.
So that's Cullen's second goal of the game. And it's back all square.
Tis back all squared.
So
And Fluffy, this
Jojo
game
with
is
the call.
far from over.
And far from it.
Number 13 scores the goal, and 42 the assist.
So Daniel A with a goal and assist out of this one. That'll make the kids happy. In fact, they're dancing around like little maniacs as we speak.
Not a bad day out for Daniel Lay. Delhies win the face-off eventually. 6-all is your score with 6 minutes 24 left in the final period. I really want to see Craigie get an assist, just saying, because he's currently at -1 after that turnover that ended up in a Daniel Lay goal. Kondos sends it ahead, but he gave it to his wife. Probably thought she was on the same team, but fortunately wasn't. Down in the O-zone for the Athenas, but it's chipped out by Kondos up to Richard Armour at the bumper position. Just cherry picking, hanging out. And the Athenas managed to get it out, but only momentarily as Richard tries hard on the puck, but Dr. Nat gives him a referral back into the defensive zone. Pass up is a good one from Paris Johnson, but then Nat picks up the loose puck and sends it straight back past husband Chris. Kennedy in over the blue line, trying to shoot it on net, but Johnson gets a stick in the lane, gets a stick on the lane on that one as well, and then picks up the puck. Looking for a passing option, decides to carry it himself, gets it over the offensive blue line, looking for a passing option. He's got Phoebe down in the slot, but he ignores it. Paris Johnson still with the puck, sends it straight around the boards looking for Kondos, but Rick Owers is going to get there first. Kondos pokes it away from him, in, dangling, passing to Phoebe, but Sharpie got his stick in the lane for that one. Linton Wood ripping it through traffic off a body and wide. Kondos backhanding it to Johnson. Johnson to Linton Wood, winds up, sends it across ice, way off target, probably looking for a pass. Kondos picks it up at the near side half boards, passes it back to Johnson. Johnson trying to get it into the slot, but it's poked off his stick by a couple of Athenas and out. Johnson pursuing his own loose puck. 4:32 left in this period and in this game. Linton Wood skating in. Armour at the bumper position. Wood gets tripped up and there's a penalty coming. Linton Wood, his second penalty shot of the game.
We have the goat sound effect. There you go, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Alex de Bordeley taking it easy. Just chilling over at ice level, having a sit. And then they just send it back to the Deli Bellies. And as soon as I mentioned her name, she stood up. Pass to Kendall.
Can we add 4 minutes to the timer, please?
Adding 4 minutes to the timer, so we'll have close to 8 minutes of time left in this game. The Deli Bellies trying to break out. 6-all is your score. Linton Wood, 0-0, sending it into the slot, but broken up by Nat Kondos. Attila couldn't get that one. Kendall now, trying to clear it out. He's got Phoebe Armour in the way, so he'll send it across ice to Cullen. Cullen trying to find Attila, but it wasn't a great pass. Attila going to try and chase it down into the corner, but Jules is there first, sends it around to the other fill-in, Cam Kutz. Pass to the slot's a good one, but Jules got her skates in the way of the puck. Athenas break up that breakout. And then Phoebe steals it away from Attila. Good play by her. Nat Kondos sending it back to Cullen. About to play his 100th game in the KIHL officially. Pass from Nat was not great. Cut off by David Shue. And then Jules trying to clear it out, but Attila trapping it at the blue line. Eventually the Delis get it out, but Chris Cullen once again having it in the neutral zone. Here he comes. We've also got the Destroyer on another camera out there. G'day, Kirsten.
Now, I can understand why sometimes it's hard to see behind the camera.
Good shot there from Attila that's paddled wide by
But
Greg.
I saw that ages ago. You just not been paying attention.
Well, you didn't even mention it. That's on you, man.
I don't need to mention every observation I have in life, do I?
Why not?
Well, it's kind of my job, isn't it?
It is our jobs.
Yeah, well, that is true.
Yeah. And we've got Dan Weaver over here. Thanks, everyone, for helping out. Hot Dogs on production bye week. As here comes David Shue. He's certainly not on a bye. He's working hard. Left the puck behind, though, and Kendall plays it up to Attila. Attila, he's racing for it. So is Jules. Cuts back. Good shot. Good save. Craigie keeps the score 6-all with 6 minutes exactly left. It's 666, the number of the beast. Insert Iron Maiden track here. Jules sending it up to Holt, finds him. Holt chips it in, but Keno gets the puck out. Likely to go for icing, so Deli Bellies ease up on their pursuit, save some of that energy. It all will count as we come into the final 5 minutes of this game. Jules up to the red line on the bench side. That's David Shue cutting around the outs. Oh, he got tripped and
And Richard just did the sound effect himself.
I hope Hannah's okay because that was a hard hit. Yeah, I think he got taken out by Keno there.
But you know what? Goalies are made of tough stuff. Hannah's like, death stare, get on with it.
Yep. So it looks as though there's a penalty going against David Shue. Okay. Keno's going to take it. Cuts back, shooting, good save. I think he skated backwards there anyway.
Well, it's been a bit of a talking point.
Yeah, I reckon the Canberra Brave would have a bit of fury at that shot.
99 penalty, Russian the goalie.
Good save by Craigie.
I thought the goalie was Canadian, not Russian. Jam.
As far as JoJo's concerned, if you're in that half of the world, then and Cam's going to have a chat with JoJo about that one. He thought it was interference, but he's not wearing the stripes, so his opinion doesn't matter. Here's Daniel Lay. He's got Sam Eastham on his case. He manages to contain the puck in the O-zone, sends it past Sam and then puts his jets on, lifting the stick. Good play, but Sam Eastham's better. Sends it up. Couldn't get it to Cam's stick. And it looks like Keno's going to win the race for the puck. No icing. Jim Bob looking at the referees. How about you just focus on the game, bud? We've had this game. We've had this before.
Yeah, Jim Bob.
He needs to.
You're not a cake, so you don't necessarily have to have icing.
Yeah, exactly. No icing for you. 1 year. Daniel Lay gets it over the blue line, doing the David Shue against him. Oh, shot comes in from the point from Keno, and Craigie kicks it out. Sharpie shooting it. Craigie turns that one aside as well. Sam trying to find Kondos along the boards. Daniel Lay trying to lift his stick, but he cuts away from him. Circles around in the defensive zone. Still 6-all. 3:10 left on the clock. Both teams, neither of them have the top 8 timer on, so anyone can score. Pass to the slot. Holt couldn't get it on net. Poked off his stick. Sam Eastham shoots it into the backside of Jim Bob. Probably seeking vengeance for his fellow refs. Old Sam Eastham there. Pass across ice. That's Kondos. Kondos trying to find Holt, and he does, but it's poked ahead off the Athenas. Holt trying to pick up the puck, and then he sends it back to David Shue. They all try the entry again. Sends it over to Sam. Sam trying to find Kondos, but David Shue got in the way of it. Hats off, so he needs to get off the ice. Kendall starts the
and maybe
breakout.
not take runs at goalies either.
Also that. to be fair, I think he was tripped into the goaltender there. I don't think he really had a lot of options. Good shot, good save. Craigie on the blocker. Attila shoots and it's wide, possibly off a body in front.
I think it was a body. Might have been off David Shue there.
Took a very big dart. And here comes David Shue. His shift is well and truly over, but he doesn't care. It's poked off his stick. Should have gone to the bench. Rick Owers shoots. He scores! Rick Owers! Are you not entertained? And his career best season continues. And we've got 1:44 left on the clock.
Unassisted.
So Rick Owers' 8th goal of the season.
Jeez, good on you, Rick.
And if they drag their heels, they're going to stop the clock too, by the way.
Yeah, good call, Clough. Paris Johnson picks up the loose puck on the face-off, shoots it in, but it's blocked by Nat Kondos, and that'll be out of the rink. Shannon chucks the new puck in straight away. Not wanting to waste any time. Nat plays it up to Attila. He's going to put on the Jets as Paris Johnson will battle him for the puck.
There's two competitive beasts right there.
Yeah, I was concerned about what was going to happen on that play. Here's Linton Wood. Speaking of competitors, he's got it. He drops it back for Kondos. Pass to the slot. It's in! Richard Armour hanging out of the back door. Getting too familiar with the goals.
That is a hat trick for Richard Armour.
89-93 00.
89-93 Kondos.
And Linton Wood's career best season continues as well.
So Kondos has 2 goals and 1 assist in this game, 2 goals being for the Athenas. And then Linton Wood gets an assist, and we've got 52 seconds left on the clock. Both teams are at 7 goals apiece.
So draw song's warming up.
We're looking for a draw here, people. As Paris Johnson's like, nah, forget that. I want to win. Skates around the outside of the net. Athena's holding the zone very well. Good defensive structure. Oh, and a bad pass there from Paris Johnson. He's had an exceptional game, but in the last dying minute of the game, that may be costly. His pass up the boards was also not great. And here come the Athenas. They've got 16 seconds on the clock. Cullen coming in with speed. He shoots. Glove saved by Craigie.
Craigie with the big save.
You'd love to see it. And here comes Paris Johnson, but it's poked off his stick. Here comes Jules. Keep skating, Jules. Go, go, go. 3 seconds left.
Shoot.
Can she get a shot? She can't. It's a draw. 7 goals
Draw
apiece.
song.
And both teams with a competitive effort will walk away with a single.
And you know what the most important thing is?
Yep.
Best pass.
The points and now we're bound for home. 4 quarters played, now the race is run. No one's lost, but no one's
dancing down there as well.
Yeah, we probably should cut down. Yeah, there we go. Much more endurance angle than seeing
when the siren ends the game and the scores are all the same.
So, yeah, so 6-all, or sorry, 7-all, I should say, in this one. But we've got another game still to come, and it is between the Pinheads and Maitlands. Could be an important game as well in the context of the season. You know what, I'm going to wrap things up here. See a few little fist bumps is the most important thing in the world. Fist bumps. In fact, young lady's so excited about fist bumps, he's blocking the gate to be open. There you go. We're following instructions. Okay, I'm going to wrap up. Once that door's open, we get a fist bump or two, then we'll wrap things up because, you